Welcome to the National Ceramic Industry's Environmental Induction. Thank you for taking time to engage with our video. Our vision is to become one of the biggest industry leaders in safety, health, environmental quality management by providing the highest standards for health, safety, and environmental compliance. Our values include zero harm to the people and the environment, being authentic and transparent, and upholding the spirit of Ubuntu through mutual respect, care, trust, and integrity. Our vision is to become a competent and proactive supportive environmental department that engages, influences, and advises the organization and stakeholders to promote and maintain environmental performance and achieve sustainable growth and reputable business practices. The main elements of environmental policy include comply with environmental law and other related legislations, pollution prevention, and continually improve the environmental performance in operations. National Ceramic Industry's environmental authorizations and licenses, environmental management program, air emission licenses, water use licenses, environmental authorization licenses. Our environment includes the air, water, and soil. This includes the living and the non-living on the Earth's surface. We need to take care of the environment and our resources so that we are able to sustain ourselves as well as future generations. We have a right to a healthy and safe environment not harmful to us, and we have a duty of care. There has been a contract signed which stipulates disciplinary action to be taken if non-compliance is proved. We look after the environment by reporting issues to management, working together as a team, and ensuring you are aware of the environmental do's and don'ts stated in the Environmental Management Program. Environmental law is set out as follows. The Constitution, which states we have a right to an environment that is not harmful to our health and well-being. National Environmental Management Act. Municipal bylaws, international treaties and protocols, national environmental policies, national standards and guidelines. The Constitution of South Africa states that we have a right to an environment that is not harmful to our health and well-being. It is important to understand that this right is accompanied by responsibilities and duties. As a company, we have a duty of care towards the environment. You risk the following if you fail to comply with environmental legislation: private prosecution, criminal proceedings, vicarious liability, loss of certification, loss of credibility and trustworthiness, loss of market share. Working areas. Construction area must be clearly labeled. All personnel must undergo check induction prior to commencement of work. All workers and equipment must stay within the boundaries of the site. All personnel must follow safety measures as per Occupational Health and Safety Act. Housekeeping must be kept at a high standard. Source contractors from local community if possible. Animals. Do not kill animals on site. Ask the manager to remove any animals found on site. Plants. Limit the removal of plants and trees. Smoking and fires. Do not start fires or burn waste or plants. Report all fires identified. Do not smoke near flammable substances. Petrol, oil, and diesel. Only work with petrol, oil, and diesel in marked areas. Report any leaks to management. Use drip trays under vehicles and machinery. Empty drip trays before rainy days. Dust and air emissions. Avoid dust emission as much as possible. Use a water tanker to wet the gravel roads. Noise. Refrain from creating loud noises. Ensure machines or vehicles are maintained. Report noisy vehicles and machinery. Ensure hearing protection is utilized at all times. Toilets. Use toilets provided. Report any leaks identified. Ensure that taps are closed properly. Only eat in demarcated areas. Throw away any leftovers and packaging in appropriate rubbish bins. Trucks and driving. Always keep to the speed limit. Drivers are required to check and report vehicles that belch smoke. Ensure loads are secure and do not spill, especially when crossing the canals and roads. All machines and vehicles must be well maintained to reduce the risk of excessive exhaust emissions. Know all the emergency phone numbers. Fines and penalties. Should a contractor not comply with our compliance conditions, the following actions may be taken. The company may be removed from site. The company's work order may be stopped. The company may be liable for a fine. Problems. What to do if we encounter problems on site. Report any breaks, floods, fires, leaks, and injuries to your manager. Do not make assumptions. Ask questions. Waste. Do not litter. Put all waste into the bins provided. Put your waste in the correct bin. Do not mix your waste. Recycle where possible. Report full bins to your manager. The responsible person should empty bins regularly. What should be done? We need to follow the waste management hierarchy: reducing, reusing, and recycling our waste. Waste separation. All waste must be separated according to its waste streams. For example, plastic, paper, general waste, hazardous waste, and recyclable waste. This is done to prevent contamination and reduce disposal costs. Waste must be collected and disposed of by a reputable waste management company. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any clarity-seeking questions, please feel free to ask.